interesting thing. So I thought of sharing it with you all. The interesting thing is, daily hundreds of letters arrive in Shree Jagannath Puri which are addressed to Lord Shree Jagannath. The letters are not only in Odia language, but they are in various languages. Example, Hindi, Sanskrit, Malayalam, English, Spanish, in many languages. Some also send letters without a single word. Temple authorities take care that those letters are offered to Lord Shree Jagannath. Occasionally, they publish selected letters on their publication. I will present one of them today. Before that, let me tell you where this practice of offering letters to Lord Shree Jagannath started. This pastime of Lord happened during the King Jai Sinha's ruling in Kota of Rajasthan. Traditionally, Pandas from Sri Kshetra Puri go to distant places to spread the glories of Lord Shree Jagannath and distribute his mercy in the form of Mahaprasad. They also bring offerings to Lord from them who are not able to visit Sri Kshetra Puri. Once, a Panda reached Kota and was well received in the palace of King Jai Sinha. When the Panda was ready to depart for Sri Kshetra Puri, King Jai Sinha's daughter Vishnupriya also wanted to send something for Lord Shree Jagannath. She thought a lot, what can I send to Lord Universe? She finally wrote down a few words on the Bhujapatra and handed over the letter with 10 gold coins. On his way back, the Panda grew curious to know the content of the letter sent to the Lord. With much anticipation and apprehension, he opened the letter and began reading. Ratnakara sthabha griham grihini cha padma deyam kimapi bhavate purushottamaya aviram pamanayana hrita manasaya tutam mano yadupate tadidam grihana. The abode of jewels is your home and Mother Lakshmi is your wife. Please tell me what I have that you don't have, that I must offer you. In the past, you have stolen the minds of the gopis. Oh, the Lord of the Yadus, all I have is my mind that I am offering to you, and please accept it. After reading this, the Panda thought, what is this? Although she is a well-educated daughter of a king, she has scribbled such nonsense. Why should I carry such trash to Lord Jagannath? So, he threw the note down on the roadside and continued on his way. After a long journey, the Panda reached his home in Puri, and that night, while asleep, Lord Jagannath spoke to him in a dream. You bought the coins offered by Vishnupriya, but not the letter. You treated it as trash. However, it was not a letter meant for you. It is your worldly little mind. That note was a piece of childish scribbling, but to me it was more valuable than gold itself. Written as it was with so much love and affection for me. When you come to the temple in the morning, check and see where the letter is. I picked it up the very next moment you threw it away, and now holding it close to my heart. As a second note, what I understood, the Pandas are very dear to Shree Jagannath. Lord correct them in his own sweet way. We should deal with them with dignity. While saying this, the pastime of Lord, where he slapped a much learned person for his mental offense of a devotee of Lord Shree Jagannath, maybe I will present that next time. Back to the storyline. The Panda immediately awoke from his disturbing experience. After finishing his morning ablutions, he rushed to the temple. In deep shame, fear and apprehension, he went to Jagannath. Seeing the letter pasted right against the Lord's chest, he fell flat before Lord Jagannath and prayed, "O Lord, I have committed a terrible blunder out of ignorance. Please forgive me." The lesson for me is, hand over to the servitor of Lord Shree Jagannath whatever you want to offer, without thinking whether they use it in the service of Lord or not. If the offering isn't done in the mode of devotional mode, Lord will demand it from his sevakas. Jai Jagannath. Now to recent pastime of the Lord. I take liberty to call auntie to the noble lady who wrote her first letter to the Lord Shree Jagannatha in the year 1982 when she was just an 8 years old girl. Her name is Atyasha Patnaik, daughter of Surendranath Patnaik. At that time, she was residing at Ramchandrapur at Kishore Nagar of Cuttack district. It was just 25 kilometers from the Cuttack city. They are 5 sisters. Since they do not have a brother, she wrote a letter to Shriman Ravindra Narayan Mishra, who was working as the administrative officer in Lord Jagannath temple office at that time. He was looking after daily requirement of temple. She mentioned, I do not have a brother. I am sending 5 rupees. Please arrange a rakhi and tie it to Lord Shree Jagannatha. 3 surprise things happened with that letter. First, it reached on Raksha Bandhan day, that is 4th August 1982, Wednesday. Second, usually letters delivered in office in morning time, but this specific letter was handed over to him in late evening in temple. Third, the letter moved hand to hand through chain of people and reached him in temple as he was engaged with the goldsmith throughout the day repairing the ornaments of Lord Shree Jagannatha. Since the letter was handed over to him in the temple as he was sitting and watching the work of goldsmith, he opened that letter and read it. After reading the letter curiously, he inquired the person who handed over that letter. He pointed to some other person who requested him to hand over the letter. That person was called and was asked about the letter. He further pointed to some other one. After a few more queries, he abstained from querying further, understanding the play of Lord Shree Jagannatha. He handed over 5 rupees to one of his assistants and asked to purchase 2 rakhis of 2 rupees each. As it was birth of Lord Sri Balaram, and if Jagannath is his brother, then Balaram also is her brother, and handed over that rakhi to the puja panda to offer it to their lordship. Next day, he wrote back to her describing how Lord ensured he got her rakhi. He also enclosed Tulsi Mahaprasad. Since that day, every year she sends rakhi for Shree Jagannatha. From above 2 pastime, I am clear that I need to offer to Lord with love and devotion. Lord accepts it. That is the faith I need to keep. Jai Jagannath. Hare Krishna.